gonna go ahead and acquire it and show you guys, and we're gonna get Spider-Man's. Boom! There we go. I got Spider-Man's. Let's just see what happens here. Let's just go to Spidey right away, and let's see what happens. Okay. We just need to get the proc on 5 and 4 to line up with the. There we go, baby. Now you gotta take out Cersei. Spider-Man's got such a difficult job. He's gotta kill Gilgamesh, and then he's gotta kill Cersei twice. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I don't know how else to say this, but today's video is either going to be pure exhilaration and enjoyment or utter disappointment followed up by enjoyment. So here's what we're going to do. I'm first going to take my last 8 attempts at the brilliant CTP of destruction. For those of you keeping score at home, this is the soon-to-be second crafting event in a row where I am completely unable to get either the mighty or the brilliant version of either CTP. So if you ever needed more evidence to the fact that I don't work for Marvel Future Fight, it's right here, because all the attempts, hundreds of attempts here, absolutely nada. And now I stare down the barrel of my final defeat, a full 6,800 or 7,000 CCF later, 70% chance to win, 30% chance to fail, and I am firmly in the category, in the camp of 30% chance to fail. Now, I was sort of hoping, let's do this first before I continue with my little diatribe here. That's 4, 5, 6, penultimate, and last one here. Okay, so we didn't get it. Now, I was hoping that I was in the camp of the few, of you know, not the camp of the many. I was hoping that I was maybe the only player this unlucky. And, you know, there's some sort of solace in knowing that you're the unluckiest, right? You're sort of number one at being the worst in a way. But sadly, there's quite a lot of people. There's actually people in my alliance who have gotten this unlucky, which kind of sucks, kind of stinks. So I would say to the devs, we love this crafting event. I know I speak for the players when I say that I love this crafting event, even with how horrible my luck has been. I do like the crafting event, but it would be really nice if there was a pity system for the for crafting the CTPs, even if it cost more. Like, I would gladly pay another 1,000 or 2,000 CCF to guarantee myself the brilliant if I still haven't gotten it by the end of the event. I don't know. For what it's worth, I want to throw it out there. So there we go. That's the first part of the video. That was the first part of the disappointment here that I was expecting. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but I was expecting that it would be. Next part here is has to do with artifacts. So I've actually saved up a lot of the artifact tokens by gambling for artifacts. Beast Mode and other content creators have already made videos about how bad, how low quality and how expensive this artifact gambling is. It's not like the CTP gambling. It's not like the comic card gambling where you have, you know, with the CTP, you do 11 pulls and you're guaranteed that one CTP. With the comic card, you're not guaranteed a specific card after 10 pulls, but you're always guaranteed a card after 10 pulls, whether you get 0 cards in between or you get 10 in between. With the artifact system, it's much worse. It's akin to, it's not quite as bad as the Odin's Blessing where there's no pity at all, but the pity for artifacts is actually 20 pulls. Yeah. Not 10, not 11, 20. So it costs a whopping 13,000 crystals to guarantee a specific artifact. And to boot, it's not the 6-star version, it's a 4-star version. Now, if the Black Friday deals are anything to sort of keep in mind and sort of keep track of, there may be better deals at the anniversary and at Black Friday for getting 4, 5, and 6-star artifact selectors. And those are by far the best bang for your buck. Obviously, you're still spending a lot of money, but instead of spending 13,000 crystals to get a selector, you spend an equivalent amount of money, you get a whole bunch of stuff, right? You're not just pissing away the crystals for nothing. You get a bunch of stuff, and then you also get the Black Friday tokens or whatever, what have you, to get a selector, artifact selector. And what I want to point out here is the artifact selector has continued to update. So this is something that a lot of other games don't do. They will retroactively lock their items that they give you, their selectors, to only include the items that were available when the selector was first claimed. So since the selector came out, we got the Asgard update after Black Friday with Heimdall, Sif, and Hela. And then more recently, we got the Spider-Man No Way Home update. And the thing is, I still have 39 days. And by my calculations, 39 days means I will still see another mid-month update in January, and a full update at the end of January, or maybe the beginning of February, that could hold even more promise. So I want to hold on to this bad boy for as long as possible. As tempted as I am to use it on Hela or on Spider-Man even, because it's a really powerful effect, I thought, you know what, I will hedge my bets. I've already done a lot of gambling on the artifact chest just because I'm a complete degenerate and I like it. So I already have 216 artifact tokens. Yeah, so I've already done 18 pulls, I believe, because I think you get 12 tokens for every pull that you do. They really should give you 24 tokens. They should make it 10 pulls for pity instead of 20. But yeah, we're gonna do that. First, I want to cover here the artifact chest. You actually open it. Some people were saying that they got rid of the other 3 chests and now you can only buy 1 per day. After you buy the first one, the second one appears. So they basically just cleaned up the shop. So rather than taking up 4 slots, rather than taking up the whole screen, you just take up 1 spot there and it just cycles through the 4 different chests for the day. But anyways, I highly recommend that you stay far away from this page. It's not worth it. And to the devs, if you want to improve players' participation, and if you want to improve whales' participation monetarily, if you want more people to gamble on this, I would say either lower the cost in crystals so that it's more equal to, you know, 10 pulls of the CTP chest or 10 pulls of the comic card chest, or increase the number of tokens that you give for this chest, or increase the artifact that you get from 4 stars to 6 stars, or lower the number of tokens that you need to get the selector. You don't want to go for the 4-star artifact. I know it seems better. It's like, wow, it's half the price, Alex. So you can get 4 random artifacts, or you can get 2 4-star random artifacts. The problem is there's just way too many bad artifacts. And there's also way too many artifacts that I already have. Like from this list, I've already been able to farm all of the Eternals artifacts from the Epic Quest missions. I also already have Captain America's, Wolverine's, Sharon Rogers, Shang-Chi's. Like, I have almost all of these already, and I certainly would never want to get White Foxes or Waves or Lunas. So there's just way too many bad ones. It's like a landmine of bad ones. Right now, there's really only about 4 that I really would want: Hela, Heimdall, Spider-Man, and Black Cat. So with that being said, we're not going to do that at all, and I would never recommend you do that. We're going to do this here, and we'll see here what we get. An exclusive 3-star is guaranteed. Yeah, that's just so bad, dude. It's just so bad. And then you can get you can also get a 4-star. So you have a 70, 90, you have a 98.75% chance to get a 1 to 3-star artifact that is generic. And then you have a less than 2% chance. Well, you have about a 2% chance, right? No, less than 2% chance. You have a 1.25% chance to get any one of the named artifacts at 3 stars or 4 stars. Wow, it's split up. Poggers. Okay, the odds are extremely low. I got 2. See, that would have been great if it was like Spidey and Kingpin. I would have been like, oh, that's amazing. That was actually lucky. But we did not get what we wanted. And then I want to show you guys that you're only getting 12 tokens per pull. So it's really not enough tokens. It means that since the chest there costs 230 tokens, if you go ahead and do 230 divided by, and I'll just double check my math here to make sure. If you do 230 divided by 12, you get 19.16. So they leave you just short of the 230 by giving you, I believe it's 228 tokens, because if you do 19 times 12, it's 228. So they intentionally left it 2 tokens short of getting the 4-star selector, which is, in my opinion, kind of a DICK move. So hopefully that they'll reconsider. Hopefully they'll improve the odds on these. But yeah, I already have, actually, I don't have Icarus's artifact equipped, I believe. So at least we can go ahead and equip his, or do we have, I do have it equipped, and I have it with the right instinct order. So they both increase instinct critical damage. So it's literally of no use to me. So we're gonna go ahead and crunch down that one, and crunch down that one, and crunch down that one, and then all of these here. Basically, I'm just doing this to see if I can save the boy, that's a lot of 1-stars. Hopefully I'm doing this to see if I can save that 4-star selector, right? Because I can save the tokens forever. I can go ahead and save those artifact box tokens. for the future. And again, as soon as new artifacts come out, that box gets updated, right? So right away, you know, Spider-Man's already in here with Kingpin. But anyways, the good part is, the good news is, maybe we'll get it here. No. No. Okay, sad news. We got 4 more. No. Okay, let's go ahead and crunch those down again and get back there. One more round of 10 here with the ones that we just dismantled. No. And then another 4 here. Rapid fire. No. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to wrap it up with that. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to use this 4-star selector. I'm going to go ahead and acquire it and show you guys, and we're going to get Spider-Mans. Boom. There we go. I got Spider-Mans. Very cool. Not worth 13,000 crystals, mind you, but this is why I wanted to make this video. So we didn't get the right instinct. We got destruction, and then it increases my instinct critical damage decrease, which I also don't want. But what we're going to do is I'm going to equip this artifact, and then I'm actually going to change the option. I want to show you guys how this works. So down here at the bottom, it says change option. So I can change option by selecting another 4-star artifact that I have. I can't use a 3-star artifact or a 5-star artifact. Maybe you can use a 5-star, but why would you? I'm going to use this Swordmaster one, and it's going to re-roll the destruction instinct, and it's going to re-roll that yellow text, the increases instinct critical damage decrease. This one right here. I'm hoping to get either decreased pierce damage received, or increases damage to maybe instinct, increased instinct dodge, or increased damage to pure evil, or instinct damage to leadership. Any one of those would be great. I honestly think actually increasing damage dealt to enemies with leadership might be the best to counter other Spider-Mans in PvP and other sentries and things like Gilgamesh, Cersei, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and re-roll this. It is going to burn. It's going to sacrifice my 4-star Swordmaster artifact. So it's not... Oh, okay. So we didn't get the right instinct. We got order instead of, I think it's justice. But we did get increased basic damage to enemies with pure evil. So not the best option, but I think the second best option in my opinion. So that's really good because it means the interesting thing here is it's got value for PvE and PvP because the pure evil ability tag is very, very prevalent in world bosses. If you go ahead and look, pure evil applies to Mephisto and Null and all of the Black Order, right? You got, well, not all the Black Order. Ebony Maw, Thanos. Okay, just 2 members of the Black Order, Ebony Maw and Thanos, but still, right? That applies to 2 world bosses and 2 world boss legends. Not to mention anybody else in PvP that has it that you might see. You're probably not going to see anybody else in PvP besides the odd Hela and maybe once in a blue moon Dormammu, but that's really good. So the artifacts do have PvE value. It's just a little bit harder to see. So I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to sort of start the video like this. I know this is a bit more, you know, talk heavy and not so much action heavy, but I want to do a few things here. I wanted to show you guys how insanely, you know, how expensive the artifact system is if you want to use crystals, which is why I'm so against using crystals and why I recommend using Celestial Essence. Obviously, it's much more RNG focused and it's much harder to like target farm a specific artifact, but if you get lucky and you pull one, it can be very beneficial for both PvP and PvE. So the reason why I chose Spider-Man's is because he has a very high percentage, even just at 4 stars. So I know it's 13,000 crystals, but if you really like Spider-Man and you want to make that investment, it's not the worst return because the 6-star version is 20%. So you're only losing 6% from 4-star to 6-star, and 14% chance to dodge all attacks is very good. Not to mention you're still getting that other secondary ability that you can roll to give you either extra damage in PvE, which is what I'm getting now. You know, 11% basic damage increase against Null and Mephisto is amazing. That could put him, you know, that could allow him to compete with Makari, who has an offensive PvE-oriented CTP or artifact. And then it also works, it has the dual function of working in PvP. So now we're going to see, if I don't change anything about his build PvE-wise, I'm actually just going to, I will change one thing. I'm going to give him an Odin's Blessing of Heal here, right here. If we do this, can Spidey compete in PvP, right? Can he really, like, we know he can compete, but is getting his artifact enough to where I don't have to give him a full-on PvP build? This is what I want to find out, because he might be the first character since maybe Sentry a year ago, and definitely the first character and probably the only character in this meta who now can take down Doom with a PvE build, can hang with Sentry, and maybe even if I had rolled that 1-2 leadership, take down like, you know, Gilgamesh and stuff like that. So we're actually going to go ahead and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. We're going to go ahead and fight live opponents. Here we go. It took me a while to get here. Hopefully you've had patience with me through this video, but let's see if this works. We're going to let Molecule Man take the first L. Actually, we're not. I lied. We're going to go right to Spidey here to interrupt his 4th skill. Okay, I've taken a lot of damage, but the first Sentry's down. Nice. Okay, Sentry round 2. Dodging that 5th skill, so clutch. Boom, Sentry number 2's down. Here comes Dr. Dome. 11% increased damage to villains. Remember that. Remember that. Watch the damage. 120k on the last rip. Look at all the dodge. Look at all the dodge. Look at those yellow letters. Look at those yellow words, baby. Look at those yellow words, baby. Let's go, Spidey. He's too mighty. Yeah, 420 on the dot. Let's go. Whew. Okay, that was fun. That was nice. Let's find some other teams to bully here. All right, let's take another team down. This one should be pretty easy because Molecule Man allows very easy abuse of offensive stacking buff teams, like the faction buffing teams. We're gonna switch over to Spidey here so he can pop 6. Easy clap on the Sentry. 144k, bro. 144k. I caught you in HD, bro. I'm seriously seeing the 100k per hit. The crazy. I think Ebony has pure evil as well, so he's gonna get 1-tapped. Wasn't quite a 1-tap that I wanted. We were hoping for the juicy 1-taps. She's got. I think she might have pure evil too. She's gone, dude. Okay. Well, 14% chance to dodge all attacks. Could be really meta. I'm obviously gonna need more. Ooh, I wanted to fight that Gilgamesh team. Ooh, another Spider-Man team. Okay. Except he's got Sentry instead of Molecule Man, so I'm at an advantage already because I have chain hit damage reduction on my Spider-Man, whereas he doesn't. So we're going to let him take that L and then go over here. He's going to do 5, I believe, Sentry. Oh, no. He starts with 1, which is basically a death sentence for him because now he's got no iframe. Ignore. Wow, this Sentry's only doing 4, eh? Oh, there we go. Nice. Didn't take any damage from 5. This Sentry's a different breed. He's doing all these funky skills. He gets webbed up. Bye-bye. Okay, now we're going to see Spidey versus Spidey. Gone. Yo, it's sick, though. It's sick, though. Oh. We're in some trouble here. Ebony caught us with a couple hits. Psych. Yo, is the artifact looking kind of spicy? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. So I could have swapped Ebony for someone better. Fully recognize that Ebony is not doing anything on my team here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and switch to Spidey to get it started. A lot of dodging I'm seeing, which is nice. Oh, we took some damage. Okay, we got to kill him soon because that awakening skill's coming up. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him in time. Can we dodge the awakening? Nope. Dang. It's not enough, eh? Yeah, Gilgamesh is gonna cause us a lot of problems here. I could swap out Molecule Man for a different leadership and then also use Hela, but Molecule Man's really nice. We gotta try to solve the problem of Gilgamesh. Besides using my own blast type here at the end, like Jean Grey or something like that. I don't really want to do that. Dang. That was kind of annoying. You could bring in She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk, but that's not going to solve the problem of not doing enough damage. It's the damage. Oh, we're going to clap this team. It's the damage, not the defenses, right? Because the artifact sort of solves the defenses for us, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to give me that juice. I got clapped right away on that. Like, as soon as Gilgamesh got the awakening skills, it's like, boop. So, I mean, it's in a way, it's good, right? As much as I want Spidey to just dominate the meta, he should not be able to take down every single character blindfolded with a PvE build, right? Like, we should acknowledge the fact that there's balance in the game where a new character comes out, and sure, he's very good against Dr. Doom, he's very good against Sentry, sort of like the old guard of the game, but these newer, especially because it's type disadvantage, right? Like, they created this whole rock, paper, scissors triangle of combat, blast, and speed, and they're sticking to it, right? So it's really good to see in a game that's 6.5 years old, that it's not losing its core mechanics, right? Like this speed type is not able to just bully Maguire his way through combat types like Gilgamesh, Luke Cage, Wolverine, etc. Right? So that's really good to see. I could probably take down any Gilgamesh that's not on a full Eternals team, but then the question is, ooh, that should be fun. The question is whether, you know, whether I can make a team that's going to be more flexible for all of these encounters, right? Let me just put him up against Molecule Man right away. He should eat Molecule Man for lunch, because Molecule Man doesn't have iframe ignore. So Molecule Man should just get, yeah, completely obliterated. I'm going to take some chip damage here, because Molecule Man loves the chip damage. But yeah, I like to see those yellow numbers. The more yellow, the better, baby. I got full dodge, plus the 14% chance to dodge all attacks from my juicy, always active artifact. Looking good, Spidey. Is Spidey too mighty? I'm not sure, but he's very, very good. My apologies, I had to sneeze, so I went ahead and found another team here. This is Sentry, Spider-Man, and Jean Grey. A very interesting team. Should be curious to see what happens after Sentry gets obliterated. If I can hang on to beat. I got 210,000 HP, and his Spidey's got 190,000. When they both do 4, it's so funny. And we take the cake here. So in a mirror match, it may just come down to which Spidey has an artifact, and then which Spidey has higher dodge on that artifact, like a 4-star versus a 5-star versus a 6-star version of the artifact. Obviously, it's also down to RNG in a way, because even though you have a percentage chance to dodge, you love to see it. Even though you have a percentage chance to dodge, it's just a percentage, right? There's a little slide at the end. So that's not necessarily where we want to go with PvP. You don't want it to be RNG related, but oh, let's take down one more team. I think he does really well against Silver Surfer. Some people thought Silver Surfer was going to be a counter to him because of all that reflect, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Again, this team could be stronger if you had someone instead of Doctor Strange, but I think it should be fine. Spidey pops in with the 4 and just erases Sentry now. So this could be a really good hedge, like a really good hedge build where you have a PvE build, but because you have the artifact, you can do PvP. This is really nice. This is really nice, because a lot of people were looking at the two uniforms and saying, well, you know, Spidey red is good for PvP, Spidey black is good for PvE. I want a Doctor Strange coming in, Doctor Strange portal to kill Doctor Strange. Ah, the irony, the irony. But like I was saying, people were looking at the two uniforms and the synergies and saying, you know, oh, I want 2 CTP slots, and that's fair for sure. But maybe this is sort of the best case scenario in the world where we're not going to get 2 CTP slots, where you give them a PvE build and then the artifact is for PvP, right? Or maybe in the future when we see more different types of artifacts, we could see the opposite, like a PvP build with a PvE focused artifact that has like boss damage increase that won't apply to your timeline fights, your conquest fights, but will apply to things like World Boss Ultimate, World Boss Legend, Shadowland, ABX, squad battle, stuff like that. But he's clapping, bro. He's clapping. You're basically good. You can auto every team besides Eternals. I haven't seen any Wolverines and any Luke Cage Defenders teams, but those are basically the only ones you need to dodge. I'm very happy with that. I'm liking that. And actually, I almost want to go back here and try again. Not for points, but just let's just see what happens here. Let's just go to Spidey right away and let's see what happens. Okay. We just need to get the proc on 5 and 4 to line up with the... There we go, baby. Now you got to take out Cersei. Spider-Man's got such a difficult job. He's got to kill Gilgamesh, and then he's got to kill Cersei twice. Bro, what is that? Bro, her awakening just cuts through him like butter. I was really hoping for a miracle. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask for a character with no revive to kill Gilgamesh, the character with the most HP in the entire game, and then kill Cersei twice? Is that too much to ask? Maybe it's a bit too much of a Herculean task for Spider-Man, but maybe not. I still only have 1 HP Odin's Blessing. We can definitely go further with this hybrid build, but I'm very happy with this hybrid build, and I'm very curious to hear what your thoughts are on it. Hit me up in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button for Spidey, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.